Okay, this is the spicy date. I'm super excited to talk about this
A
episode.
karaoke night. I was not exactly expecting this.
When I see a karaoke book, I can't move. I really feel like all of a sudden I have no bones in my body. Like I get very, very high anxiety over choosing a song. That being said, most of my favorite songs to sing are like Beyonce, Destiny's Child. I can't. That's not my range. Who do I think I am? However,
Beyonce?
slay. No, I could never. So it's just very interesting. People had so many opinions, and I was like, okay, I'm here for this, but I did not realize this was the room.
Well, and I guess maybe this means that I'm into karaoke way more than I realized. 4 or 5 songs that would totally be my go-to, and they're all very different moods. So particularly on a date, I feel like I would like suss out what the mood of the date is, and then like, what am I trying to give you? Am I trying to give you karaoke goddess realness, or am I trying to give you rap battle realness? Because like those are 2 different songs, but I have them both. So the BFA in me might be popping out in this moment, but
I think you're a karaoke person.
it really just depends on the mood. It's just me. It's fine. It's fine.
The true Ashantis is shining in this moment.
This is not how I was expecting this to go.
I think that's how most people felt when they got on this date. They were like, oh, this is not, all of a sudden I do not want to talk about karaoke. Please do not bring karaoke up. I swear to God, if he brings up karaoke, I will die.
Kimberly and Cameron are onto their last first date of the show. Let's see how it goes.
Hello. Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
So I guess the theme this week was karaoke, right?
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
I really like karaoke.
Yeah.
I actually, I was in the first episode of this. I talked about karaoke then, and then I was like, oh no, I saw the theme for this was like karaoke, and I was like, I should have saved it all, but I already talked about it a lot on that date. So that was, I guess I'll just rehash all of that. That probably wouldn't make for very.
Why do you love karaoke?
I just like being up on a stage, and I'm not like a great singer or anything, but I really enjoy performing. I think it's like an outlet,
Do you like listening to other people perform at karaoke?
Yeah, I enjoy it. I mean, it depends, I guess. It depends on the setting and the environment. There's some times where I'm kind of indifferent toward it, but I'm never like angry about it.
That's good.
I mean, definitely, yeah. There's one karaoke thing that I would go to like every week here.
Oh, every week. That's a lot of karaoke.
Yeah, every Sunday at this place called Cafe Mustache here in Chicago.
Gosh, well, it's Sunday. It's like they
I
knew.
know. Obviously, they're shut down right now, so I'll just have to do some karaoke for you.
Oh man.
I've actually been doing it from home though.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like
My
a
roommate. Yeah, he can connect his phone to his TV, I guess, because they're both Samsung, so he can mirror his phone to his TV, and he's playing like karaoke songs on the TV.
Oh, so you guys are like in a constant karaoke party right now? Is that what I'm thinking?
I mean, we get sick of it, but then like 3 days later, we'll go back to it again because there's nothing else to do.
No, but me and my roommate have been we love a piano. We like going to this piano bar that like does show tunes.
Yeah.
And when they closed, like it was because of the pandemic, it was very sad. And they created a Facebook group, and all of their regular pianists go on every like their regular shifts and just like play on Facebook Live. And so like any time of night, we're just like, do you want to do Marie's? Because it's the Marie's. And then we like go on their Facebook group and we just like sing show tunes forever.
Yeah. My roommate is he's been a friend of mine for a few years, and I just moved in with him in December, and so we're still kind of getting acclimated to living together. But
Oh, what a time to get acclimated to each other.
I know we're basically I don't know what you would call it, quarantine husbands or something now. So we're kind of in this. Yeah, we're in this together, and there are times when I'll be like, "You want to do karaoke tonight?" He's like, "No, man, no, I'm sick of karaoke." I'll be like, "I'll hit you up tomorrow." I don't blame
I
him.
will say that I always love to hear Mamma Mia or like any ABBA song, and like if I'm at like a club or something, like I'll go to the DJ and ask them to play Mamma Mia. At my favorite dive bar, they have a jukebox and it has 2 ABBA albums on it. And so every time I go, it's like not like a dancey dive bar, it's just like a chill dive bar.
Right.
And every time I go with my friends, we put on 3 ABBA songs and then we sing and dance in the middle of the bar.
Right.
So I think that's like the closest thing I do to karaoke, is I make everyone at my favorite neighborhood bar suffer.
So
If you're doing country karaoke, you have to do Before He Cheats by Carrie Underwood, and that's the only acceptable option. Or Jesus Take the Wheel if you want to get really dramatic.
what about Dixie Chicks, Earl Hadn't Died?
Dixie Chicks are a great choice, but I would choose Carrie Underwood first, and I know that's a hot take. The next one's Wonderwall.
That's another karaoke one I'll do.
Ooh. It's like a bop, I have to admit.
Yeah, it's easy. It's not hard to sing, really. I mean, you just got to go really nasally.
Yeah.
Like, am I Wonderwall?
Yeah.
That's going to be in the edit. I know that.
I debuted my face mask today, and I like wore it over my face. My roommate made us face masks on Friday.
Oh, that's cool.
And so I wore that, and it was very sexy. My face was really sweaty underneath, and I got catcalled. So the good thing is,
catcalled wearing a face mask.
Face masks are sexy, and that's what you need to know. Like if you're feeling like, oh, I don't want to do that, like it's weird, it's uncomfortable. No, it's hot.
I would have catcalled, right? I would have been like, you can come over here, but you got to stay 6 feet away, buddy.
No, it's like an old man who's like, "You're so beautiful," and I'm just like, "Don't talk to me." And you can only see this part of my face.
Should have just started coughing a lot.
I was like, why? Like, we're in a pandemic.
Madison and Ross are 2 creatives in different places. Will it be a perfect match?
What's up? Hey, I'm Ross.
Hi, I'm Madison. What did you do today?
God, actually, I don't know. A usual day. Weekends don't exist to me because I work creatively. So whenever I'm feeling it, I'm in it, and then days just kind of fly by.
Fun.
Yeah, I was mixing a pop song earlier today.
An audio designer. What is the name?
Okay. So, what field are you in? Are you in a creative field?
Yeah, I'm an actor.
Okay, perfect. So I used to mix front of house for theater and stuff, and it's kind of essentially the same thing, but for recorded stuff. So instead of having live mics on stage or on a set or whatever, I have the recorded elements of all of the music elements, and then I just do the same thing through like balancing of volume and all sorts of stuff.
For sure.
Pop songs.
Amazing. I love that. I've been acting since I was 8, so
Sweet.
just doing that. I'm also a fight director, so I design violence.
Oh, cool. Okay, now we're going. So wait, what was the most fun fight or most complex? I don't know, you tell me. Like, what's a highlight?
I think the highlight was my first ever time ever doing stage combat was when I was a sophomore in high school, and it was a production of Romeo and Juliet. And you're obviously familiar with the story, but the first 5 or 6 minutes of our version of it, first of all, it took place in the 70s, our version, which was so fun. I was smoking weed on stage, fake
awesome.
weed, but weed nonetheless. And we had the coolest costumes ever, but the whole opening beginning was this giant fight scene, and instead of sword fighting, because it's the 70s, we did just unarmed knife kind of stuff. Or actually, I think it was all unarmed for that particular scene, but it was 5 minutes long. It was so fun, and there were like 12 plus people fighting on stage.
Whoa, cool.
Yeah, and then that was the moment where I was like, I'm doing this forever. I love it so much. Your music taste does not seem like it would align with karaoke music. Like, I want to know what your karaoke songs are.
I hate karaoke. I'm the worst.
Yeah, I'm not a big karaoke person either.
Yes.
It's such like a niche thing, you know?
I mean, I should say, I love that people are happy and do it. I love seeing people do their thing. By all means, have fun. No, I'm not going to embarrass myself. It's atrocious to conceptualize for me.
Yeah, whatever. It's funny for like the first 2 seconds because it's like, ha ha ha, get it? They're singing bad. And then you're like, and this song is 4 minutes and 30 seconds and we're all still here.
Oh, I know. In Los Angeles, I heard that there's like karaoke rooms you can rent. So
they have those in Chicago too.
This is the only condition I would do this, is if there was
that would be fun, yeah.
Close friends, confined room, then like you can drink there if you want, not do whatever the you want, but then nobody's watching besides like who's there to be an idiot.
You don't have to subject everyone else. Like I would subject my close friends to this because it's like, screw you, you're my close friend. Like you can watch.
Well, you took the rest of this, so like you're gonna get more.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. I rekindled my love for Rent this past week.
You seem like such a Rent guy.
It's so
good.
I'll take the stereotype. I don't give a shit. I'll take the stereotype.
I said mine was Legally Blonde. I will take the stereotype on that.
That's fine. I'll defend it because let me paint the picture for you. Me, 10:30 at night, entire bottle of white wine and Girl Scout cookies. I went full white bitch on this whole scenario. It was amazing. So I turn on the movie, Seasons of Love comes on, I'm sobbing. And then that's kind of how that's how the rest of the night went. I hadn't seen it in like 8 years or something ridiculous. Completely a Rent guy, and I'll back you up on that because it was an existential crisis that night as I finished the bottle of white wine.
Oh, that sounds like seriously a perfect night though.
It kind of was.
Trying to Rent with Girl Scout cookies and drinking white wine, that's great.
It was beautiful.
I think there's something in the way that the notes fit together in Seasons of Love that will like elicit emotion. I'm not kidding because I listen to that song and I'm like, what's going on inside of me? Like there must be some kind of way that it links up your endorphin. I don't know, but
the harmonies are just so perfectly crafted.
They're buttery.
Say buttery?
Buttery.
Yeah. The relevance of the film, I was like, holy shit, it's a whole bunch of like 20-somethings that can't pay their rent in creative fields during a pandemic in a major city. Am I right here or am I right here?
I'm so sorry. Coronavirus 2020.
Yeah, we are here. Hello. Delivered.
We should all be watching Rent right now.
Margaret and Olivia are up next.
Hey,
I'm Olivia.
how's it going?
Thank you. Can I be super honest with you?
Go ahead.
I've had like the most very good, positive, emotional day today, and my friends are like being very sweet, so I just feel like crying, in a very good way, but like I'm overwhelmed. I'm just overwhelmed.
Sure.
It's fine. Oh my gosh. So that's how I'm doing. How are you doing? How's your day been?
It's been pretty uninteresting, just like cleaning up, trying to feel like a person, and getting the apartment together. And I don't know, we just, it's been trying to like regain some normalcy.
Yes.
Part of my introduction is like, hey, I have a girlfriend and we're poly, and do you have any questions about that to start off? Just, a casual thing.
That's super awesome. I'm not like opposed to it. I would be super open. I just like it hasn't presented an opportunity. So like essentially that's where I'm at. That's why I was like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Like especially on a first date, something that would like come up before we even meet up. But like on Zoom on a blind date, like it's all a journey.
Yes, no, absolutely.
I'm actually good friends from college with Ashantis, so that's kind of how I got involved and was like, oh, this is a fun way to, you know, like explore what that means in this poly world, and what that looks like in long distance and Zoom and quarantine, you know, like all of those things, like being like a fun, like this is an experiment and we're gonna see what happens. And then this show came about and we were kind of like, oh, let's see what this starts to look like in what like feels like a lower stakes sort of situation.
Yes.
Since we are all stuck in our homes.
We're like, everyone's just a long distance relationship now. It does not matter. Like, it's just long distance for everyone.
Yeah.
So I was just feeling like I needed to date just to like see that there are like other people out there. Which is ridiculous. But so I like recently came out as bi and really struggled to get over my last relationship. I feel like I'm coming back to myself. Not fully because I'm like trying to like date and stuff, but like also like spending time alone and like reflecting, whatever. But it was a good challenge and I really needed that. And I've been really, it's been really fun.
Oh yeah.
What has been your favorite like travel destination?
With my day job, I got to go to Barcelona twice and do like the hardest partying of my life, and it was incredible. So that's my other one.
On the company's dime.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yes, absolutely. That is awesome. What was in Barcelona?
So Candy Crush is like based out of Barcelona and Stockholm.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a fun fact.
Yeah, and they're just like, they like to party hard, and I was like, okay, I'm here. Have you done a lot of traveling?
Yes, extensively. I was supposed to go to Vietnam, but then I couldn't. So here we are. Moved overseas to Bangkok for 2 years. And I guess that's probably why I like tropical plants so much, because there's just like palm trees everywhere. And when I was there, I did a ton of traveling because it is like so cheap to go to like Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, all that stuff. And then since then, I've done a couple other trips, but I just love how the universe is like, oh, you think you can make plans? That's adorable. Okay, so the theme of this, we're not singing. I'm so sorry. I don't.
Thank God. I'm so glad.
I just wanted to I just wanted to do like a check-in.
My roommate is also one of the people doing this.
That's hilarious.
So we were talking about it because she has her karaoke date in an hour.
Okay.
And we were both like, oh no, what are we gonna do? And she was like, I bet you're one of those people that sing Rehab at karaoke, like by Amy Winehouse. And I was like, actually, I was thinking I would do Valerie. So that would be my first choice.
Great. Yes. Here for it.
I'm glad that we can acknowledge that that's a great time and that hopefully other people have fun with that.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. I mean, hey, it's fine. It's fine. You know, it's not for everyone.
I don't like karaoke. And I tried to like make it funny, but I think it was mostly awkward. So I'm sorry, Cameron. I couldn't indulge you in your karaoke. But I hope that you find someone who loves karaoke as much as you do.
My date with Kimberly was fun. We had a lot to talk about. We talked about theater. We talked about professional wrestling and karaoke. A lot of different interesting topics. I don't know if I really felt a romantic connection moving forward.
Madison and I just had our date, and she has such a fun personality and such a cute look. I think she and I would have a lot of fun if we had the chance to go out on a town, whether it's Chicago or Los Angeles. I can tell we both are yearning to break free. Freddie Mercury.
I just finished my date with Ross. I had a really nice time. I don't necessarily see him in like a romantic light, but he's a really cool person. He's a creative, so he reminds me a lot of the people that I spend a lot of my time with. He seems really free-spirited and really sure of himself, which I love.
I just had my first date with Olivia. I had such a good time. I really liked her, and I liked talking to her. It felt really easy and really fun. Her like enthusiasm and excitement were palpable through the Zoom screen, which is hard. And I felt like we definitely could have kept talking a lot longer if we'd had the time. And I hope that we get to chat again because I'd like to get to know her more.
12 out of 10 would go on another date. Marge was very sweet and let me be emotional, which was very kind. And I really enjoyed our talk, and yeah, it was super great. It was great. It was really great. Oh my god, my date was so awkward.
Like, how awkward? It was, well, I could have saved it at any moment.
But like just doing karaoke wouldn't have saved the date, I'm sure.
Hello. For a long time, people thought we were dating.
Yeah.
We're not.
Super not.
Like, can you imagine going on a first date that's to a karaoke bar? Like,
well, I think that's part of it. Karaoke is not a first date.
I was gonna let him sing if he was like, all right, let's do this. And I was just gonna sit there and like hate it.
Do I have coronavirus? Maybe. I didn't realize karaoke was such a polarizing topic.
It is. It's awful. It's the worst. Ugh. I just don't. It's so uncomfortable.
I was gonna do Party in the USA for the lulz.
That is a bop. Should we do it right now?
Sure.
I hopped off the plane at LAX with my dream and a cardigan. To the land of fame and success. Woo! Am I gonna fit in? For the first time, and I see the Hollywood sign. This is all so crazy. Everybody looks so famous. Not in my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah.
Pandemic in the USA.
Pandemic in the USA.
Cameron was kind of from the beginning, from day one, Cameron was kind of the inspiration for karaoke night. I knew he was going to have a great time doing it. That's how I met Cameron. We were both doing karaoke after some random comedy show. And so I was kind of like, this will be great. Cameron will have his like limelight. It will be funny. And then when we were reading all the entries, Kimberly straight up said, I don't like people who are into karaoke too much. And I was like, oh, I think we kind of have to put them together to see what will unfold.
Yes. Was it a great decision? I still stand by it.
I feel kind of bad. Cameron deserved a better karaoke date. Someone that could match him on the interest level. I wanted to play off that a little bit and to see if, even if she really didn't like karaoke, where could they meet in the middle? Because I think that's a thing in relationships too.
Absolutely.
But I also agree to Kimberly's point later on, and also Marg's. Karaoke's not really a first date thing.
Whatever y'all say.
Karaoke queen cannot speak on this matter, thank you. So, Madison and Ross.
Yes. I did not think that they would karaoke either because Ross is in music, and as somebody who mixes for a living, I knew that his feelings were probably more so on the no, but I do think he would have entertained it had it happened. But Madison also was like, no. There haven't been any like train wreck dates. There have been I forgot this date was happening dates, which is its own fun, logistical, emotional thing for all parties involved, including selfishly myself, and you too. But those I don't think count as train wrecks per se, because it doesn't seem like the parties that were involved were like upset about it.
I will say this though, I feel like because we're seeing people being able to be available at any time because they're online, and then you forget your date. If it were in person and someone forgot our date, I don't know if I'm pretty sure I could confidently say, it's fine, you can lose my number, because you weren't that interested anyway.
Yeah.
And we can't we can't put that on these people who forgot their dates this time around, because first of all, it's a blind date.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. And that piece you said about like the excitement, I feel like that can definitely get lost in this online dating scenario. But we've got one more date to talk about.
Yes, the one I'm the most excited about.
Yes. I believe one of them said it was a 12 out of 10.
Yes, I loved that. I also got a message saying that they wanted to text that person so bad.
Yep.
They were like, I just want to so bad, so I'm gonna text you instead. But I was like, low key, I like this. I like seeing this much spark and connection, and like, it hasn't even been 4 hours after your date and you really want this person. That's amazing.
Well, speaking of, it hasn't even been that long after your date, I can tell you that one of the parties texted me somehow very sneakily during their date to tell me that it was a 12 out of 10. So this could be fun.
I think it's gonna be.
We may have started something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mark and Olivia have me in my feels. And we have even more things coming up in our next episode. I mean, there is a lot more tea. We've got a lot cooking, so I'm excited.
Literally cooking.
That's the theme, do-it-yourself meal. Let's see how many people like actually show up for it.
Yes. We shall see.
I'm just saying, if someone shows up with a bowl of cereal, I'm gonna have some questions. So